In front of us on the floor there are road markings. It is a junction. We are in the automatic car. Before leaving the test centre, the examiner will ask you one of the tell me questions. Just go onto YouTube and type in show me tell me questions. Then he'll go to the car after doing the introduction and what have you, and we'll head off and do the test route. And this is how the examiner would like you to drive if possible, or as close to. Now, they do allow up to 15 minors, 15 small mistakes. So the DVSA, they don't expect you to be a perfect driver. That comes with experience. Anyway, we're driving out of the driving test centre, looking left, right, indicating right, and we're off. And we'll take the next turning left. We will be following the sat-nav shortly. I'm looking to the left, through the fence, left, through the fence, left, through the fence, and away. So we're just leaving Bangor Driving Test Centre on
Bear right, then turn left.
So I don't like the way the sat-nav says bear right. We don't have any bears in Bangor. Now then, just watching this black car. I'm just easing off the gas a little bit.
Turn left,
Centre mirror, left mirror, indicate left. Just watching all the giant potholes. Now coming to this junction this way is quite easy. You can see what's coming. Nothing parked up there. Looking. There we go. Sometimes you'll do a pull up on the left here. Quick glance in my right mirror because I'm moving out to the right. I don't want to knock anybody off their motorbike. Just watching that van. Watching that van over there and the parked up truck on the left. I'm just slowing it down a little bit, watching my mirrors. I'm going to check my right mirror. It's okay, I don't need to indicate. It's obvious to the guy behind that I'm going to drive around the parked vehicle. Don't want to confuse anybody. Now then, about 15 for this 90-degree bend, look across the grass. Just in case there's a big truck or something coming towards you. They are going to need more than one lane to get the truck around that 90-degree bend.
After 200 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the second exit, A5, Flanderguy Road.
What's the next speed limit you can see? Just after that junction, centre mirror, right mirror, indicate right. What's the speed limit now?
Go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
Now then, I'm just slowing it down. We're in the automatic, it's no big deal. Looking through the trees, look at where I'm going. Look through the trees. I've straightened the steering wheel up because I'm going that way. A lot of students in the beginning will be turning the steering wheel to the right. There's nothing coming. All clear, all clear, all clear. And away. Left mirror, left indicator to come off. Now then, pull up on the left for me please. Centre mirror, left mirror, indicate left. Don't stop in the bus stop. I'm just pulling up on the left, slowing it down, getting nice and tidy next to that curb. There we go, move away when safe please. So I'm just watching my mirror, There's cars coming, I can see a nice big gap there. Over my right shoulder, indicate right, and away. So we'll just do the full test route.
Yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A5, Flanderguy Road. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Watching for clues of where they're going. I can straight line this one. Nobody's slowing down or indicating. Left mirror, left indicator, and away. Now it has been raining last night, so you'll see the road is a little bit on the damp side. That particular roundabout there's only one lane on the approach.
After 400 yards, cross the roundabout and take the first
Same
exit.
with this roundabout. You can straight line it, take the shortest route. It's impossible for anybody to be next to you, and everybody does. If you go all the way to the left on this one, everybody's going to get confused. We're going straight ahead, first exit, and just
A5,
about here, left mirror,
Road.
left indicate. Look over there, I can see a red car, but he's being blocked at the moment, so I can put my foot down and away. That's it. This is a 40 and it changes to a 60. Now then, I can see by the top bar on the sat-nav, we're going right to the roundabout. I want to try and aim, if possible, for about 45 at the top of the
After
hill.
800 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, A55, towards Carriageways.
Towards Carriageways. Now then, can't quite get to 45 because I got traffic in front of me. We're going right at the roundabout, third exit. Stay nice and tight. I'm just easing off because I've got slow traffic in front of me. And about here, centre mirror, right mirror, indicate right. I can see there's no other turnings. Now then, obviously if we're going right lane, indicate right. Look at the shape of the road in front of you. You don't want to end up on that grass over there.
Right on the
I can see there's nobody over there. Good checking. Looking at where I'm going, looking if them for coming towards me. Third exit, that's exit number 1. Staying on the right hand lane. There's 2 lanes on this. Important you stay in your lane. Taking the next exit. Left mirror, left indicator, left mirror again. Left mirror again. And again. And again. Now then, down onto the A55 dual carriageway. Now then, I'm going to pop a right indicator on. I can see there's a truck and a car. I can see bounce, 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 bounce. Now then, I don't need to look over my right shoulder, okay? I don't need to do a blind spot check. I've got 2 blind spot mirrors and I took my time. I could see it was safe. Now then, so the road's a little bit damp. It's reasonably quiet. I've got a red truck in front of me, but I've got 3 vehicles out on the right hand lane over there, so I can't overtake that red truck just yet. And there's another big white van in the distance, so I'm constantly looking as far ahead as humanly possible and as far behind me as humanly possible. I always need to know if there's anybody in that outside lane. Now then, just easing off a little bit because I need to keep a good safe distance between me and that vehicle in front. Now then, there's 1 more car in the outside lane. I'm doing 59.60. Right then, should I overtake? Now then, let's overtake. Centre mirror, right mirror, indicate right, mirrors again, and start drifting over nice and slowly. Did you see how much I turned that steering wheel? It was only about a millimetre.
A55 towards Bangor.
We could go up to 70 miles an hour. It's not too bad. So we're not taking this first exit, we're taking the second exit. So keeping an eye on these, they're pulling off there. They're all pulling off, there we go. Nice empty lane on the left. Left mirror, left indicator, left mirror again, and slowing down. Now then, our exit is coming up. Also, there's a slip road coming up on the left. You want to try and avoid being out in that outside lane if you can help it. I can see there's nobody there. I'm watching, because our exit is just either side of this slip road here. So you want to try and avoid being out there if you can.
Take the exit 9.
Now then, centre mirror, left mirror. There's my green sign with the 3 marks on it. I'm going to indicate left now. I was lucky there was nobody in the outside lane and nobody on the slip road. Now then, this slip road here, I'm going to ease off now, simply because at the end of this slip road, see those black and white signs over there? That's telling me there's a sharp bend. Slow down now. Now. Bring that speed down. Cancel that indicator. I can see by the sat nav we're going left at the next roundabout. You've got to slow down.
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, A487, towards Carriageways.
Oh, hello.
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Someone's had an accident. Okay, now then, looking to the right, looking to the left, to the right. Somebody's bumped into somebody else. Now then, it's a little bit difficult for me now because of this guy here. So I'm just going to crawl nice and slowly You never know what's around the next corner. Now I can see there's a car coming. There's an instructor. There's a gap there. There we go, and away. Now then, according to the sat-nav, we're going straight ahead of the roundabout.
200 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Look at the road markings. He's going all the way
Bangor.
round. This van wants to go somewhere else. I'm just going to slow it down, look over there. I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to rush. Just because he's pushing me doesn't mean I'm going to go. He's not coming round. We're all good. Staying in the left-hand lane. Left mirror, left indicator, and away. Staying in the left-hand lane. Follow the road ahead. This is yet another of the Bangor driving test routes, a real driving test. Now then, I'm doing 45. It's a national speed limit. Just because it's a 60 mile an hour maximum road doesn't mean I'm going to do 60. It all depends on the conditions. The shape of the road, the weather conditions. Now then, lots of signs telling me, give me a heads up of what's coming up towards us. Just keeping an eye on this white van behind us. 40. Drop it down to 40, Dave. Reduce speed now. As you've noticed, I'm not changing any gears, I'm not using any clutch. My left foot is no longer needed. Now then, according to the sat-nav, it's straight ahead, but it's actually right towards Bangor. Centre mirror, right mirror. I'm going to indicate right now. Now then, this is a bit of an awkward roundabout, this one. I'm going to stay close to those white lines. Making sure that I turn the steering wheel because I don't want to cloud that curb. Nobody coming around the roundabout. Excellent. There's my bridge over there. Left mirror, left indicator. Towards Bangor. Now then, we just passed the 40 signs, so around 35 to 40. There's even a reminder on the floor and on the light on the left. Joggers. Not a great deal to report at the moment, just keeping my eye on the traffic behind us and into the distance over there.
After 400 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A5, Hollowhead Road.
Yes, dear. Now then, checking my centre mirror, just easing off that gas a little bit. It's second exit.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Nobody coming over there. You'll notice, left mirror, left indicator, that there used to be a white line and a red bit around the centre of that roundabout. All the paint's come off. They haven't bothered repainting it. So I didn't cross a solid white line. You'll notice that I did take the shortest route around the roundabout. That's because it was the safest thing to do. There was only one lane on the approach, and it's impossible for anybody to be next to
After
me.
400 yards, bear right, A5, Hollowhead Road.
30 signs, so just slow it down to 30. There we go. Just keeping an eye on this white van behind me. And 20 signs. So just watching him, easing off that gas, down to 20. Watching now then, red car, she's
Bear
going to go.
right,
No, she's not.
A5, Hollowhead Road.
Now then, coming into Upper Bangor now. Normally, there's somebody illegally parked in Upper Bangor. Let's see if there is anybody this morning.
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, Frydoedd Road.
Second exit, Frydoedd Road. Okay, so it's right at the roundabout. Watching this, there we go, just slowing down a little bit. Told you there'd be somebody illegally parked, so we're turning right. Just after this turning here, centre mirror, right mirror, indicate right. Now then,
cross the roundabout.
don't
and
look
take
at that
the
black
second
car
exit.
over there, only look at the red van over there. She's pushed her way through. Just cancel the indicator and try not to go over the big white blob. Look at the road you're driving into. So it's all 20 now. I don't have a speed restrictor on this car, so I have to keep my eye on the speed constantly. Now they've just re-tarmacked this road, so there's no road markings, but it's obvious, yeah? Left for us, right for oncoming traffic. Passing the old technical college. I went there for a while. Now then, parked cars. I'm trying to judge if there's enough space. I think there is, but I'm just easing off a little bit. All I'm doing is the oncoming car, I'm just imagining him next to himself. So I'm doubling his width. And if there's enough room for two of him, there's enough room for one of him and one of us. Watching that junction on the left. 20, 20, 20. Good glance in my right mirror, looking as far ahead as possible. Trying to keep it 18, 19, 20. Now there's nobody coming towards us, so I can afford to give those parked cars on the left a bit of extra space. It's a shame to let a good piece of tarmac go to waste. Now then.
After 200 yards, turn left, Belmont Road, then take the second right.
Second right. Centre mirror, left mirror, indicate left. What does it say on that red sign there? It's
Turn
supposed
left,
to say it on the
then
floor as well,
take
but
the second right.
the council haven't got the money to make the roads safe for your road users. So I'm going to go to what's left of the white line, and I'm going to come to a stop. Handbrake on, 1, 2, 3, and away. I like to tell my students to completely stop for at least 3 whole seconds. Not moving slowly, 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 and then going, but completely stop. Keep a glance in here.
After
Keeping my eye
200
on
yards, turn right,
behind.
Belmont Road, then go left on the roundabout.
So going
and take
left
the
on
first
the
exit,
roundabout.
Penhywyntan Road.
We're going down Penhywyntan Road. Now, and I can't indicate left just
Turn
yet.
right,
It's
then
not a turn
go
right.
left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Centre mirror, left mirror, indicating left now. Okay, so looking to the
Go
right,
left
nobody
on the
there.
roundabout
Very
and
important
take
you
the
look
first
into the road
exit.
you're driving into, just in case there's something coming up towards you, overtaking these parked cars on the right. Keeping as close as I can to that curb. There we go. Quick glance in my right mirror, looking as far ahead as humanly possible. Watching this van. If in doubt, chicken out. I'm going to pop my right indicator on because I've come to a stop. There's plenty of room there for the car to get by us. It's only because it's a big old 4x4. There we go. And away. Quick glance in my right mirror just in case somebody's doing something silly. Now then. Less space, less speed. There we go. Oh, she's slowed down. Now then, flashing of the lights. He's only trying to be nice, okay? But in actual fact, if you read up in the highway code, flashing of the lights actually means warning, I'm coming, I'm there. Now then, I'm going to do a parallel park. I'm going to pull up next to this black Audi here. It has been known for him to do a parallel park along here, okay? So about half a metre to a metre away from him. That'll do, good enough. I've got my left indicator on, checking everywhere. I'm going to give the steering wheel one complete turn, 360 degrees towards the curb. Nobody around me. Ease off that brake. Tiny little bit of gas. Look at my head. What am I doing? Right, then I'm going to stop about there. That's enough. About the slice of a pizza, one complete turn away. Looking everywhere. There's a van coming down towards me. I can see him just there. What's he doing? He's going to go around me. There we go. I haven't moved. There's another black car going around me. If there's space to go around me, they will. There we go. And nice straight line towards the curb. Now then, I'm looking at that back. There we go. About there. One complete turn away. Just watching everybody. He slowed right down. There we go. Super slow. He's going around us. All safe. Have you noticed how many times I've looked around, okay? Now then, you will get a minor if you do this, which is a readjustment. Yeah? Not a problem doing a readjustment if you're too far away from the curb or if you think you're going to mount the curb. It's not a problem doing it, but you will get a minor for it, okay? However, observations, they are the number one most important thing when doing anything, okay? Now then, we're going to move away when safe, please. Over my right shoulder, nice look around, and away. I cannot stress enough the amount
After
of students...
200 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, A4087,
Okay.
Carriageways Road.
Who stress out about parking and the manoeuvres. Oh, I've got to get it into the bay first time. I practiced with mum and dad last week and... Sorry, I wasn't 100% sure if she'd seen us and
Go
was
left on the
going to stop.
roundabout and take the first exit.
Now then, I'll carry on with the parking in 2 minutes. It's just a little bit on the busy side. Nothing coming and away. Please take notice of what my head is doing, okay? I am like an obsessive owl or a manic meerkat. Don't obsess too much about getting it into the bay first time. Think of getting it into the parking bay first time if you're doing a reverse bay park or a forwards bay park. Think about it as a bonus point if you get it in first time, okay? But what will affect you is if you're not doing your observations, your blind spot checks, and another car enters the car park
After
behind
200 yards, turn right, A5,
you don't see him, you will fail, okay? Oh, there we go. So, the lights just turned to amber and then to red, bam, bam, bam. Ta-da. Yeah, so don't stress too much about getting into the bay first time because you can readjust, okay? You can readjust once, you can readjust twice. If you have to readjust more than twice, I suggest you get a little bit more practice in, okay? Now then, I'm going right at the lights.
Turn right, A5, Daniel Road.
Aware of these parked cars and the lights have just turned to red. Now then, in a manual car, a lot of students freak out about now. I'm not using a clutch, I'm not using a bike point. All I'm doing is keeping my foot on the brake, watching the red light. And amber and off the brake, tiny little bit of gas. We need to move over to the left-hand lane. Just watching that white car, I can see it's safe to go. Checking my mirrors and indicating. Cancel the indicator.
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout and take the first exit.
20,
A5,
Dave.
Daniel Road.
Sorry. A did 22, I beg your pardon. Centre mirror, left mirror.
Cross the roundabout and take the first exit.
See? I'm not perfect, am I? Or am I? Look to the right. Nobody coming, nobody coming, nobody coming, nobody coming. And away. Observation. The essence of driving, okay? The heart of driving, it's all to do with your eyes. If you're looking, hunting for potential hazards, you'll see the hazard. And if you see the hazard or the potential problem, then you can deal with the potential problem. And then as soon as you've seen the potential problem, start dealing with it straight away.
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A5, Garth Road. Then take the third right.
Oh. So don't wait until you reach the potential problem, because you've already seen it. Start dealing with it straight away. Don't wait until you're there. Anybody coming down from the right going that way? No. Anybody coming towards us with the right indicator on? His priority. Right. Anybody else? What about him? No, we're all good. There we go. Now then. So this sat-nav wants me to take the third right. It actually looks like the second right. There's the first right. The second right is between those two columns there.
After 200
no idea
yards,
what's down there.
Turn right, Glyn Road.
So, centre mirror, right mirror, indicate right.
Turn right.
Now then, look into the road you're driving into. Watching the cars towards me. Quick glance in your right mirror just in case somebody's doing something stupid. Now then, where are we going next? Okay, sometimes they turn left here. If you do, have a look across the park. Give yourself a heads up of what's coming towards you. This particular one is going to the bottom end or the top end of the high street. Now, I'm giving these parked cars on the left plenty of space. Now I have no option but to get closer to them, so the speed has come down. Little space, little speed. Big space, big speed. Now then, a pedestrian crossing there. Just watching this person here, keeping an eye on them. There we go, all good. Just following the road. Now the road bends round to the left. Watching that wagon. I'm just going to slow it down a little bit because cars coming towards us might be on our side of the road. The wagon's doing a beer delivery. I haven't had a beer in a long time. I fancy a beer. Now then, just following the road ahead back to the driving test centre. So at the end of the road it looks like we'll be turning
After
right.
200 yards, go straight on A5 Flanderguy Road. Then you have reached your destination on your left.
It's not straight on, it's turn right at the junction, okay? This sat-nav person has no idea what they're talking about. So, there's two triangles on the floor.
On.
Right triangle for turning
right.
right. Centre mirror, right mirror. Left triangle for going left. Now I try and take this like that, okay? So I come to this junction more at 90 degrees. It's much easier to see to the left. Looking left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Right, cars coming from the right, typical, nobody on the left. As soon as the right becomes empty, oh, I don't know, that looks good. Look at my head, a little bit of gas. Now then, competition time, folks. How many times Did I look left and right?
After 200 yards, you have reached your destination on your left.
Praise be, she's going to stop talking. Or it's going to stop talking, sorry. So, we're now in a 30 zone.
Your destination, Flanderguy Road. It is on your left.
Please stop talking now. So, that's the end of the independent part of the driving test. I shall be giving you directions from now on. If I need you to turn left or right, I'll give you plenty of warning. For now, just keep following the road ahead for me, please. 30. So, 40 signs. The left one's covered in branches. And away. Pushing that gas pedal down. Somewhere between 35 and 40 is a good speed along here. Staying dead in the centre. Any comments? Pop them in the box below. If you wouldn't mind, it's very, very much appreciated if you just pop one of them as well. Yeah? Now then, we're going right to the roundabout. Second exit, please. Back into the industrial estate. Easing off, checking my centre mirror. Centre mirror again. Centre, right, indicate right. Now then, don't look at the cars coming towards you. Keep them in your peripheral vision, just in case they've made a terrible mistake. Only looking to the right. Nobody there, nobody coming round. Left mirror, left indicator. And gently away. Now then, because I know there's no driving tests going on today, they're not working today, I'm going to do a pull-up on the right. This is a popular place for him to do a pull-up on the right. So I'm just going to check in my mirror. I'm going to indicate right about now, keeping my eye on that van behind me. I'm going to pull up along here. I'm going to straighten the car out, nice straight road, about 6 inches or so away from the curb. There we go, thank you. I'm going to cancel the indicator. I'd like you to reverse the car back 2 car lengths for me, please, into reverse gear. There's another white car coming, 2 white cars coming. Now then, I'm only worried really about cars on this side of the road. Cars on that side of the road, unless they're overtaking a horse or something, they're not really going to affect us, okay? So I'm going to wait for these 2 to go. I'm already in reverse gear. I'm going to check both blind spots. Easing off the brake. Now then, like a radar on top of a ship, okay? It never stops hunting for the enemy, yeah? Watching that. Now, there's 2 vehicles, so I'm just going to come to a stop there. Wait for them to get round me. And he's parking up. Right, another blind spot check. Super slow, super slow, super slow. Don't worry too much about the 2 car lengths. The examiner will tell you. Sometimes they'll stop you after doing about a metre or so. There we go, move away when safe, please. Now then, nothing coming towards us. There is a big truck over there. I can see him. There's 2 trucks actually. 1 big truck, 1 little truck. Now then, this bend down the bottom here, okay, there's a 90-degree bend down the bottom here. This is why I always tell my students to look across the grass and look for any large vehicles coming towards them, okay? Now he is going to struggle to get around that corner. He slowed right down, there we go. Because his trailer needs more space. And all of a sudden, it's extremely busy. So I'm just going to keep my foot on the brake, watching the cars coming from behind us. Patience is a virtue. I'm not going anywhere. Just watching everyone. There we go. Watching everybody. Just waiting for a safe gap, yeah? Now then. Oh, there's a tractor coming. Seriously? So there's a nice big gap behind the tractor. Where's the tractor? There he is. Yellow flashing lights normally means trouble. Now then, black Audi, nothing coming that way. This is looking good. Looking everywhere. Now then, that blind spot there, that's where the road is. Your left blind spot if you're next to the right curb. That took a while, didn't it? However, lesson learnt, if it's not safe to move away, you're not moving away. I'm looking across there because it looks like the tractor guy is going to go to the burger bar. I'm keeping all the way to the left. Now then, down this straight, around 20 miles an hour. That straight behind us around 20 miles an hour. The corner, 15. This, a lot of people fail here, okay? Now then, if you're in a manual car, first gear with your clutch down, okay? I'm in the automatic, so centre mirror, right mirror, indicate right. See that glass sign there? 1 mile an hour, first gear. Stay in this lane. You cannot see what's coming up from the left, okay, till the last second. I'm going to steer towards that white sign over there. I'm doing 1 mile an hour because these guys are parked up there. I can't see what's coming till the last second, and then away, and then trying to avoid the potholes. It can only be done at 1 mile an hour. If you cross that centre white line and there's a large truck or something coming up the other way, you're going to block the whole estate. Now then, I know there's nobody in the test centre, so we're just going to go around this van and we're going to go back to the test centre. So, take the next turning on the right for me, please. Centre mirror, right mirror, indicate right, not going all the way over there. There we go. And we're going to turn right. There's the test centre there. Nothing coming towards us, nothing overtaking us. And it'll be back into the test centre. I'm just going to pull up on the left over there. And that, my friends, is the end of that particular driving test route. Thank you very much. I do have a few more I need to get done. When I'll have time to tape them, I don't know, because I'm playing with a new camera. Right then, bye bye everybody. See you soon. Please give me a like, even subscribe if you can possibly see your goodness heart to it. And definitely, if there's something you want to ask me, just comment below and I'll try and get to you. Diolch yn fawr iawn. It's taken us 38 minutes, so 45 minutes. Well done, da iawn. Hasta luego, baby. Arrivederci.